Good morning, everyone. This is Lady V. What's up? Veronica of HiramHolistics.com, empath, intuitive, lightworker Sherpa, Hiram Magic Priest, High Priestess. You can go on HiramHolistics.com to purchase my webinars, to purchase meditations, my book right there, How the Caterpillar Flew, Journey of Self-Discovery, was a bestseller. It's available worldwide, or you can get a autographed copy from my website, but that's only for America. I can't ship outside of America. I tried, and it costs more than the book. So sorry about that. And also, When Angels Come to Play is another one of my books that's available worldwide also. Thank you, my Patreons and supporters and subscribers. And I finally got to put the meditation on my blog, okay? divineyoungsouls.blogspot.com for everyone to activate your X gene. I call it your X-Men gene, okay? So it's there. So please go over there, print everything out, blah, blah. The whole thing's there for you. Also, my Patreons, I sent you the MP3, the recording. Okay, so all of you guys should have gotten it, so please check. And that recording is also available on my website, hiramholistics.com at 11:11. And my webinars are only $22. Okay, and I do have a webinar coming up this Saturday, and it's to activate your Kundalini and keep it up. And the Saturday after that, November 2nd, I think, is the Merkaba activation. Straight up, I say, if your Kundalini is not already activated, don't bother with the Merkaba activation. Your Kundalini has to be activated before your Merkaba gets activated. Okay? So if you're at that place, or if you're going to do the webinar with me this Saturday and then head over next Saturday, I finally put the links up for both because I didn't realize people were going to purchase both at the same time. So I finally did it because I just got a new laptop. Again, number 4. Okay? Still have my first old one though. I mean, to try to buy electronics during Mercury retrograde ain't no joke. But the first brand new one I got was like 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. I was before Mercury retrograde. So I don't know. Any which ways, people. This is going to be a quote unquote heavy type of video. This is from my best interpretation of the downloaded material that I received from Archangel Gabriel. If it resonates with you, great. If all of it resonates, great. If all of it doesn't resonate, that's fine too. Okay? It is the interpretation, that the best interpretation I can come up with. I have worked with Archangel Gabriel before, but it's been a few years since I worked with Archangel Gabriel when I got to a certain level. And now Archangel Gabriel, which is a divine feminine energy, Archangel Gabriel has a divine feminine energy. She came back to me again. As you guys know, that's who gave me this. You got this. Over the weekend, which was amazing. Stuck inside TJ Maxx, which is a discount department store, in the cell phone accessories section. I turned around, and there I heard, "You got this," and I turned around and saw it. So Archangel Gabriel's with me, and she specifically came to help us, not just me. I'm just getting this information, sharing the information, and leading the troops to battle tomorrow on the 25th, Friday. Okay. A lot of us know, and I spoke about it, 13,000, I said 13, I meant 13,000 witches are coming together to bind Trump. Most of them, quite frankly, don't know what the heck they're doing. It's a cool thing to do, like a lot of this stuff, even light worker stuff, they think it's a cool thing to do. They have TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. They don't understand the whole movement that's going on. That's the majority of them. They are basically puppets. Someone has their hands up their butts and it's making them do things. They're basically puppets. and disgruntled people, you know, the SJW types, you know, victim mentality. So they're getting together to bind Trump and bind the movement. They don't know what the heck they're doing. They don't know what they're playing with. But I do. We do. Those of us who hire our own magic, high priests and high priestesses. You don't have to be. You didn't have to attend my webinars to do this. If you do crystal magic, real grid, if you understand, if you have an understanding of the magical universe, please join in tomorrow on my YouTube channel, going live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the materials I was shown by Archangel Gabriel to use will be one black candle for the banishing. And what we're doing the banishing for is Satan and his minion. Those demons and spirits that work underneath him. That is what we're doing it for, because that's the one causing this specific trouble at this that we need to bind and banish. I had to do it myself for my children. Okay? Because that was the demon devil that was causing me problems. That's causing me problems right now. I already took care of the other ones. Now I'm going to explain what Lucifer's army, his top generals, are all about. Okay, that's what this video is about. So again, I don't believe in lollipops and rainbows. There's different energies. Yes, you know, oh, the holographic energy. So everything's fake anyway. So just lean back, watch a, 10-month-old get raped and it's okay. No, people. Read the Kabbalion. For all intents and purposes, guess what? This is real. This is real for you. Okay? Because we're all but thoughts in the mind of God. The one source creator. We all come from source. Lucifer is from source. Okay? Satan is from source. Archangel Michael is from source. We're all from source. Period. There is no differentiation. Those who are, really in the 3D mindset, negative 4D mindset, they believe there's some type of separation, that Lucifer is going to take over the universe. Not going to happen. Lucifer would like to think so, that he could take over the universe, and because he's pissed, he's like an angry 2-year-old, basically, who's jealous, a very envious 2-year-old. So, who doesn't want to share his things? That is Lucifer. Okay. And there's plenty who are following it, who are following that ignorant mindset. But Lucifer cannot undo himself from source. We're all source. We're all connected. And Lucifer is being allowed to do what he does because all that's meant for your harm is turned for your good, for those who are awakened to the truth. So yeah, Lucifer's there and is causing a lot of havoc and trouble throughout the universe. But it is being turned for our good, for our ascension and awakening. Okay? That doesn't mean you see abuse taking place and you ignore it. It's there in your face, so you could soldier up and do something about it. By the way, that's one of my t-shirts I'm wearing right now, right? I had to wear my my Angelic Self t-shirt, available on HiramHolistics.com, along with my other merch. But yeah, so I'm going to get to this video. I have stuff to show you guys and everything like that. All right, so like I said, Archangel Gabriel, one of the major archangels, came to me and was like, broke it down for me for the past few days, and today, major download. I'm still shaking from it because every time I look at it, I'm like, I hear her and sense her. My whole body right now is just pulsating with Archangel Gabriel's energy. The two archangels I work with, they have been with me, that I embody the energy of and channel the energy of, is Gabriel and Michael. Those are the two. I've had encounters with other archangels too, but those are the two major archangels that are very, very close to me. Okay. And like I said, Archangel Gabriel is here to be with us. And the setup for tomorrow is the one black candle. Sorry, I went around the one black candle. You did a black candle. And you need the 4 candles to represent the 4 archangels and the 4 directions. Okay, so you need 4 white candles, and you could use tea light candles for the white candles. Okay, or you could use the pillar candles, taper candles, I should say. You could use taper candles, and whatever you're going to use for the black candle, taper candle, or tea light candle, that too. Okay, and then 1 candle, white candle, representing your conjuring magic self. Do you need all this stuff? No, you don't. You could just join in and just put in your loving energy. That's basically it. And if anyone comes in, I'm going to put this warning out to cause trouble. You know, you don't want this energy bouncing back on you. Seriously, you don't. Okay? You don't want to be taken out along with what we're trying to do. So don't come trying to cause trouble. It's to your detriment. You've been warned. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Okay. Again, this is my interpretation of the information I received. Okay. I know there's workshops and certifications for angel stuff and everything like that. Archangel Gabriel told me, no, don't bother, because I have a direct connection. All right. Because I am a master soul. And I did make a video previously. Let's get to that. I did make this video called Birthing of a Soul. Okay, as you can see, it was September. It was like the second month I was doing this. And honestly, this has like half of the information I know now, but you're more than welcome to listen to it. It's called The Birthing of the Soul, and it explains the different type of souls. Okay, there's organic and inorganic souls. Examples of organic souls are animal souls, plant souls, elemental souls, human souls, and angelic souls. And then we have master souls. Okay? Master souls, I'm a master soul. Master souls are made up of all the organic souls. We have parts of all the organic souls in us. Like right here, this is what my oversoul looks like. And then you can add Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael in there too, along with Dragonfly and Eagle and Water. I am a double Pisces. So those, and the inorganic souls are the planetary souls. Okay, and you have the sun. Well, the planetary soul, the galactic souls, planetary being souls, like the suns. You know, you have the sun, you have the planets, you have crystals. They're inorganic souls also, but they do all have a consciousness. They all have a consciousness. Just because you can't perceive their consciousness does not mean they don't have a consciousness. The planets and the celestial bodies, woof, their consciousness is huge. Okay, so they do have consciousnesses. All right. Now, what got Lucifer pissed off where he became a fallen angel? Okay, what got him so pissed off? What got him so pissed off was this. This is what got Lucifer pissed off.
No, we're not the rulers of the...
Okay, this is what got Lucifer pissed off. The master souls. Okay? The fact that Source allowed human souls, angelic souls, and the ethereal souls, you know, all the ethereal different type of souls to come together, the elemental souls. Source allowed these souls to take parts of themselves to create something new. God, well, Source Creator did it. Source Creator took parts of all of these organic souls to create master souls. Okay? And the majority of light workers are master souls. Some light workers are highly evolved man souls, mankind souls. Okay. Now, when it comes to the souls, I'm just going to cover this briefly. When it comes to the souls, part of that Luciferian agenda is to trick the humans on Earth to think that we are the only human, quote unquote, souls. Okay? No, not true at all. In fact, Palladians have human souls and some master souls. Okay? Syrians, human souls, master souls also. Okay? All these type of souls can stand alone, but only the master soul has all of them combined in different combinations. You don't have to have all. Not every master soul has an angelic portion to it. Okay? And you have master souls who create master souls. Like you looking at me right here. Isis, she's part angelic, part human soul. Divine Mother Mary, she's part angelic, part human soul. Okay, so you have other master souls coming together and creating master souls. It's like it's your parent soul. As I call your oversoul, your parent soul. Okay, so yeah, that's what got Lucifer pissed off, because he is an angelic soul. He is birthed from the star, a certain star, which is called the morning star, the brightest star in the sky, which actually I was shown this morning. This is why Lucifer is in Latin means Venus, the planet Venus. Venus was a star. Venus used to be one of the brightest stars in the sky, the most beautiful star in the sky, which is why Venus is about beauty. Venus's energy is about beauty and money and prosperity, beauty and prosperity, wealth. Which, by the way, guess what Lucifer guides over, looks over? Beauty, wealth. Also illumination. That is Archangel Gabriel made sure I say illumination. Lucifer's assignment was birthed from Venus, and one of his main jobs was for the illumination of the human soul, to help the human soul ascend. Okay? And also, all of these organic souls, the organic souls have a certain type of consciousness. Okay? Free will is the consciousness that organic souls have. Inorganic souls do not possess free will. Organic souls possess free will. So Lucifer, being an organic soul from the angelics, had the free will to say, hey, this is not cool. They do possess emotions. I don't like the idea that my job, I was specifically created to illuminate in order for these souls to ascend above me. I mean, that was his thinking. But this is not so. It's an irrational thinking, which is what caused the quote unquote war in the heavens against Archangel Michael's team and Lucifer's team. Okay, we're going to get further into this, okay? This is a brand new computer that I got last night at 9 o'clock at night right before Best Buy closed. It's a gamer computer. This freaking 19-year-old told me this is the best one to get since he's a gamer. And he does all this stuff. So let's pray everything goes well and I don't crash, okay? This is Lucifer. This is what Lucifer, he has form. He doesn't have dense body like we are embodied right now. He does have this form. Okay? This is Lucifer. People mix up Lucifer with Satan, with Baphomet, with Moloch. No, Lucifer is the head of that pyramid. He is the top of that pyramid, I should say. Okay. Now, when it comes to, so Lucifer is the top of the pyramid. When it comes to that team of fallen angels, of angelic souls, okay? Underneath him, his two generals are Satan, which is what most people see this. This is Satan, okay? Now, Satan is charged with the corruption of the mind. Satan is charged with the corruption of the mind, okay? And underneath Satan, the demon, the number one demon that is underneath Satan is Moloch. Okay? That is why the quote unquote elites, that is why the cabal worship Moloch. He is the corruption of the mind. Okay? Which is the masculine energy. Satan is the masculine energy, the corruption of the mind. Okay? And he is right underneath Lucifer. He's one of Lucifer's generals. Okay? Now, the other general, major general, because I was shown there are two major generals in Lucifer's army, is the Baphomet. The Baphomet is for the corruption of the body. The corruption of the body, and also controls the emotions. And yeah, look at this. These people think it's cool. Yeah, it is. A lot of these so-called Satanists, Luciferians, first of all, they don't know the truth of the system and the hierarchy. They think all is one, blah, 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 the majority of them. The ones that are further up that pyramid, they know this breakdown. All good and well. These little knuckleheads right here who thinks it's cute, they're just being foolish. They're just ignorant and blind, unfortunately. Now, this is the image that most people think of with the Baphomet. It has the breasts and it has the male genitalia, all mixed up, which is the agenda being pushed, right? To corrupt the body. Satan corrupts the mind, the Baphomet corrupts the body. Now, when it comes to the corruption of the mind, Satan uses Moloch. That is one of his major people. That is one of his lieutenants, Moloch. That is one of his demons. Again, I mentioned that. With the Baphomet uses the succubus. The sex demon, as they call it, that's the major demon. Okay? And you could also think of Bel also. That's another demon under Baphomet. All right? Now, I have conquered. How do you conquer the Baphomet and the succubus energy? Through the quote-unquote crucifixion of the flesh. That is why I've been celibate for 7 years. Okay? September made 7 years since I've been celibate. And I'm talking, that also includes no masturbation. To completely purify myself, to be able to have such a strong connection, a pure light connection with Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. Like I said, it is not as easy as people think. I have so many people saying, I want to be what you do. And it's like, the minute I say, I had to be celibate for 7 years. Oh, well, that's going too far. That doesn't mean being married and being celibate or being in a loving relationship. If I was with my soulmate, that'd be a different story. Of course, we'd be in a loving physical relationship, because when we would have sex, we would be creating out of love. The energy would be coming out of love, not out of lust. This thing is all about lust. Lust feeds that. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful energies in the universe. And it goes both ways. That's the whole thing. That's the duality. It goes both ways. Sexual energy can create love, extremely powerful love, creative energy, or it can create lust, the lustful energy. And everyone's, oh, what's wrong with a little bit of lust? Lust is terrible. Okay? Lust is terrible. Because out of lust comes envy. Out of lust comes hatred. Out of lust comes fear. Well, fear is lust comes out of fear because you have love and fear. Those are the two top energies. And then out of fear, lust comes also. Okay, and out of lust comes jealousy and envy and all that kind of stuff. And jealousy and envy are two different things also. Envy is worse than jealousy. Envy will drive you to kill. Okay? A lot of those crimes of passion are out of envy. Alrighty? So the Baphomet is there to drain sexual energy. And the Satan is there to drain your mental energy and to control your mental energy, to control the mind. Okay? Because that is who does the tempting to fool you and trick you and things like that. It was Satan who was trying to tempt Jesus, trying to tempt Yeshua, right? When he was there for 40 days, it was Satan, one of the generals of Lucifer. All right. Now, when it comes to the hierarchy of angels, I was guided to this site, guardianangelreading.com. It's a blog. And my goodness, it's just, I just put in what I heard Archangel Gabriel told me to put in. And there was a ton of angel sites. And he was pretty far down, but the minute I saw it, it's like I clicked on it. It was like my hand moved to click on it, and my whole body just, and I just felt Archangel Gabriel's light just illuminating from me. Okay, he does a very good breakdown explaining the hierarchy of angels. There is a hierarchy in the heavens, y'all, and it, especially with the angels. Another thing that pissed off Lucifer is that he is a guardian angel. Okay? He has his assignment. Source Creator created him as a guardian angel, he will always be a guardian angel. Okay? Now, there are different, again, the hierarchies of the angels. Okay? Now, these two sectors, us down here on Earth, we're not going to come into contact with. They have their huge assignments. They're way up there. We will come into contact with them even as master souls. Master souls go through ascension, higher and higher and higher. So you have to get up to a pretty high level of soul evolution to get into contact with these beings, okay? You have the seraphim, which are closest to God. You have the cherubim, and you have the thrones, okay? That's the top That's the top of the choir of angels, of the angelics. Then the second are the celestial, okay? You have the dominations, you have the virtues, and the powers. Again, you got to go pretty darn high up. Like Yeshua's all the way up to that point where he's in contact with the seraphim and the cherubim and those guys, all right? You have to get pretty high up there to get to be working with those folks. Now, the lowest level choir of angels is referred to as the celestial messengers. Okay, you have the principality angels, and they govern over the communities, the nations, um, international order. But remember, this is not just for Earth. Don't think these beings are just constrained here. This is why Lucifer's agenda is throughout the universe. Yes, he controls the archons. They work for him. It's not just about Earth. Okay? It's not just about Earth. So don't think, oh, they're just here for... No. Open your minds to the entire universe. It's not just this galaxy, it's just not this solar system. It's the entire universe. Okay? Again, Earth souls aren't just, human souls aren't just confined to Earth. That's the hugest lie. To make us feel like we're here all alone. Human souls aren't just confined to Earth. That I'm sticking by. I want to drill that in. Human souls are not just confined to Earth. Master souls are not just confined to Earth. Okay? That's more easily to understand than human soul. That is, think of it this way. It's like, think of the universe and the different constellations, the stars and the solar system being broken down into the different countries here on Earth. Okay? Are you going to say that an African is not part of mankind? The children of man, it has to do with Earth though. The children of man is not part of mankind? No, Africans and Europeans are the same. Okay, they're all Earthians. And, okay, let me get through this first and then I'll go further. All right, so you have the celestial messengers. All right, and in that, the hierarchy of that, well, it's not the hierarchy. It is a hierarchy. You got the principality angels, okay? That governs over nations and countries within each of the planets that have life. Again, don't think it's just Earth. Don't think it's just this solar system. This is universal wide, okay? Now, as a master soul, and it is the master souls, we have access to these principality angels. If you have been to some of my online, when I do my live streams, when we're doing, major meditations and spells, I call on the principality angels. Okay? And certain master souls, star seeds that are here, we have our regions. I have my region that I work with principality angels over a certain region. Okay? And if you're asking, oh, I don't know my region at this stage of the game, then it's not for you. Then you're not working at that level for Prince. If you don't know by now, it's not for you. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? And I know there's going to be plenty of people out there getting their egos hurt because it is egotistical to say, oh, you're making a hierarchy. There's no such thing. It's literally like saying a first grader is the same as a college grad. They're not. No matter how smart that first grader is, they're not going to have the same wisdom and knowledge as a college grad. Or let's put it this way, you don't even have to go to college, okay? A 2-year-old is not going to have the same wisdom and knowledge and life experience as a 40-year-old. You can't even argue with that. They're just not. They're not going to have the language skills. They're just not. They're not going to have the motor skills. They're just simply not. And the same goes for souls. It's like me being upset because Yeshua is above me, or Mother Mary, Queen of Angels, is above me, or Isis, the Queen of the Stars, is above me. Heck yeah, they are. But I also have pieces of the soul. They're all part of my parents' soul too, Mary and Isis. little pieces of them came and made me up. But my soul has to take, it's again, mom's egg, and mom, a female, will always have the egg, and dad, the male, will always have the sperm, period. Okay? They come together to make you, and you carry traits of both of them. Say dad is an artist and mom is a musician. Coming out the womb, are you going to be as astute in those skills as they are? No, you have to develop them, but you have those traits, right? You have the probability of developing them, become as great as mom and as great as dad with those skills. Same thing for your soul. Okay, so I hope I explained out where people aren't getting all butthurt, because I get that so much, and it boggles my mind that people would get upset saying something like that. It's pure ego. So if you are here as a master light worker at a certain level, you will have a territory to deal with. Okay. So I do deal with the principality angels, and then you have the archangels, which deal with individuals, but not just individuals. They have a greater span. Okay. And there are many archangels, but within that archangel rank, well, the way it was shown to me, the three top archangels: Michael, Gabriel, and guess who was number 3? Lucifer. Michael, Gabriel, and Lucifer. And they know this. The dark ones know this. The higher ups, they know this very clearly. Okay? Now, Archangel Michael is about, he contains all the properties of all the archangels, but the forefront, as we know, is protection, guardianship over all of the souls. And remember, it's not just human, it's over all of the souls, all over the universe. And these archangels, they're actually, let me read from my little notes here. I have so many notes. There's actually 5 archangels birthed from stars. Okay? There are actually 5 archangels that were birthed from stars. The archangels were birthed from these stars. Okay? It's Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Lucifer. 5-pointed star. 5-pointed star. 5-pointed star. Okay? So you got your star, 5-pointed star, and the top head, think of it this way: Michael. The angel on the right, ooh, my whole body has chills. The angel on the right, Gabriel. The angel on the left, Lucifer. The 2 on the bottom, Raphael and Uriel. Lucifer is the one who's the loose cannon, who's in charge of the illumination of the human souls, in charge of the knowledge, helping the humans take the knowledge and change it to allow them to rise. Instead, Lucifer got pissed and was like, I ain't having it. They're going to rise above me, which was a total misnomer for Lucifer, right? And got kicked out of the team, basically. Exactly. Got kicked out of the team. But they're using what he meant for our harm for our good. So even in Lucifer's rebellion, he's still serving his purpose, because he is pushing us to rise even harder. Okay? He forms that duality so we could see the opposite of love. Okay? So that's what's going on with Lucifer, to the best that I could interpret the information that Gabrielle gave me. Okay, guys. So so when we do our spell tomorrow to bind Satan, we're calling on Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Raphael. And they each have a, north, south, east, and west. Okay? So that's why we're going to be calling on them and working with them. This is a lot. This is a lot more than I thought. This is a lot deeper than what I thought I was getting into when I announced it. Like I said, that's what surrender means. That's exactly what surrender means. Okay? Oh yeah, here, while I'm yapping, here you go, the 4 royal stars. Okay? So you have Aldebaran, which we did an Aldebaran activation, the whole thing. That's when Archangel Michael was like really coming into me. And Aldebaran, I got to meet Aldebaran and everything. So you can still do that. It's still there. You can do it. And then you have Raphael, you have Uriel, and you have Gabrielle, which, of course, Gabrielle is the south and Gabrielle is in Pisces. Woohoo! That's why I'm a double Pisces and I embody so much of Archangel. That's part of my angelic soul, part of my soul, Archangel Gabrielle. Okay? So, yeah, we see that. And Lucifer was one of the brightest stars. Venus fell. Venus fell and landed here. Venus fell and landed here. Venus was one of the brightest stars and landed here. Wow. Seeing that image, I wish I could. Ooh, I wish I wrote down which constellation Venus fell from. I was shown that Venus fell from a constellation. Damn, this is so good. This download is like, it's really cool because it adds on again to this. It adds on a lot to this video that I made. I even had a hard time finding that video, and I went on my channel and it wouldn't even come up. Only half of my videos came up. Ain't that a trip? Okay. So, yeah, I explained that. One more thing I wanted to explain to everyone is Yahweh. Yahweh. Yod-Heh-Vah-Heh, Yahweh. That being was part of the fallen angel crew, okay, that followed Lucifer. And Yahweh was a principality angel. And that's so easy to see when you read the Bible, when you read the Old Testament. Yahweh was a principality angel. He was also known, and he decided to take form here on earth to make himself a god. But he was working under the guise of Lucifer. Okay? Yahweh was a principality angel. A principality fallen angel, I should say. It was a principality fallen angel. So I made a video called Apocalypse is Dead. Then somebody sent me a confirmation that Zingdad, his name is Zingdad, the Swedish dude, I think. Is he from the Netherlands? One of those places. He made a video called The Death of the Red Vampire. And I called him, I knew very well I'm talking about Yahweh, but I called him Apocalypse because I'm a comic book fan and a big fan of the X-Men. So if anyone knows X-Men, they also made the movie Apocalypse, okay? That's who they're portraying. Watch that movie. That is, and I talked about that before in that video that I made about Apocalypse is that they're talking about Yahweh. They are talking directly about Yahweh. Totally. Watch the movie. It is mind-blowing. They're talking about Yahweh. Okay? And let me tell you, that character almost got me. Almost got me. How it works, let me tell you guys. When They're trying to co-opt you, which is what I was told. They were trying to co-opt me. Yahweh was trying to co-opt me to use my power, use my energy. Again, they know who you are before you know who you are. He told me all the things. He told me all the steps I was going to go through. What he showed me the most, what he highlighted the most was my end results and all the things that I would accomplish before I leave this earth plane. But then he snuck in and was like, I can help you get it quicker. I can do this for you. I can do that for you. He knew. He showed me my territory. He knew about my territory. But then he was trying to use me to co-opt my territory. And then, of course, you have Satan walking in there with the mind fuck. And then you have the Baphomet coming in there with the succubus energy, right? Getting all these guys coming at me, putting all these crazy lustful thoughts in my head, which I was able to squash and get rid of. Because on the other end, what did I have? I had Gabriel, Archangel Michael. I had all these ascended masters on my team. So therein lies the choice. Therein lies the free will. Okay? Therein lies, and I was promised to not go through the dark night of the soul. I was promised if I go with Yahweh that I would be guided easier and things would go easier. And he even showed me a couple of spells using his fallen guardian angels. Our guardian angels are the ones right here who are closest to men. Okay? Closest to us in man bodies here on earth. Women and men bodies here on earth. They're the closest. They're the ones who guide us and watch over us and help keep us out of, trouble. They're the ones who, like my son was one of my guardian angels. They're the ones who could take physical form because they're closest to earth. So they could lower their vibration enough to be born into a physical man body. My granddaughter, she's also a guardian angel. She's a pure angelic soul. So is my son, pure angelic soul. They too can take physical. She took physical form. I called upon her. I was able to connect. I was always able to do that with other people's angels and their oversoul, which is how I do my sessions. I connect with your angels and oversouls. That's how I get the information. So I was able to call out to my daughter's guardian angels and be like, okay, which one of you is going to be brave enough to come down here and help me out with this, because I am losing grip on this one. So she's the one who popped up and she showed me the form she was going to take weeks before my daughter even knew she was pregnant. When I told her, she was like, yeah, right. Blah, 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 blah. I take precautions. I'm not as irresponsible as you think I am. I'm like, oh, it's too late. You're already pregnant. She's like, you're right. I told her it's going to be a little redheaded ginger baby with curly hair that you always wanted. Oh, when that child was born with that red curly hair, she was just like, oh my God. No one in my family has red hair. Well, my mother, her hair gets red in the summertime when she's in the sun for a lot. So I guess it could be from that too. But how hysterical is that? Okay. Those are your guardian angels. When they say, like, I know there was this story that I love, that this soldier in World War II was hiding out and everyone in his platoon was getting killed. And this angel took a form of a general that came and guided him out and helped him save a whole bunch of Jews. And then later on, he said, I wanted to thank that general, and later found out that he did not exist. He even had a name and everything. It was his guardian angel that took human form. They can come in that way as an apparition or literally be born through man means, through earth means, and take up an earth body. Instead of a man body, let's say earth body. Take up an earth body. Okay? I hope I'm making some sense here. All right, so this war that broke out was in the lower realm of angels. They're the ones who still have emotions, even though they're very high emotions. They still have emotions. They still have the whole free will thing they're dealing with. All organic souls. Organic, yeah, or it's organic souls that have the free will factor. Let's put it that way, the free will factor. All organic souls have the free will factor. And the organic souls heavily influence the inorganic souls, okay? Which is why Earth is so heavily influenced and was caused to fall in vibration by the draconian beings, the Archon, draconian beings that came here, working for Lucifer, okay? That is how they come together. I didn't know how it was going to come together. Thank God for Archangel Gabriel. Also, think about Archangel Gabriel. You want to know, Archangel Gabriel is also the keeper of the Akashic records. Archangel Gabriel is the keeper of the Akashic records, and Thoth works with the Akashic records too. Those are the two beings I'm connected to. They could be more. I don't know, but I'm just saying Archangel Gabriel and Thoth are the ones that showed me they work with the Akashic records. Alrighty. So that was long-winded, everyone, and I am not going to keep these ugly pictures on, but yeah. Take a look at this. Take a look at this site, okay? GuardianAngelReading.com, blog of the angels, hierarchy angels, okay? That is who Archangel Gabriel guided me to. He said, she said that he has a really good grip on that. And I hope I had a good grip on what I explained to in my little crazy way. All right, let me go back. And here I am. Hi, I'm back again. Loving this thing. All right, so that was a really long video, almost an hour. And I really hope you guys watch this video and share it with whoever you think it might resonate with, might not resonate with too many. Okay, you have to be at a certain point to get there. The lips of wisdom are closed except to the ears of understanding, and you have to have the ears to hear and the eyes to see. I've had many people call me crazy, stupid, blah, 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 curse me out, and then next thing I know, months later, almost a year later, calling me back apologizing, yeah, I finally get it. Can I have a session with you? I've had that several times. So like I say, if it doesn't resonate now, it could resonate later. Alrighty, so I will see everybody on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I get more information, of course, I will make another video. And please don't forget my new site. I'm going to make a new video since I finally got my computer together today for Saving Gen Z. Okay, and it's exactly what it is. It's about getting information out to help save Generation Z, our children and grandchildren. Like I said, I have a Gen Yer and a Gen Zer, and all my nieces and nephews are Gen Z. Okay, so it's about saving Gen Z. So please go there, share and everything like that. Support my channel. I appreciate it because this is what I'm 100% doing. Alrighty, so yeah, by the way, that class I went to go to yesterday, that was supposed to be all day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I got canceled from it, and they rescheduled me for December. And I was told the reason, and I was just like, this is about surrender, is what I'm telling you. And I was just like, I just drove an hour in traffic to get here. Ooh, okay, I have my lesson plan books that are this thick. I had to do all this online stuff. I was like, okay. And I was told it's for my recertification. That's what it's for, to teach rescue medicine. That's what it's about. So for advanced cardiac rescue medicine for adults and pediatrics. So I believe in that because it saved my life, and it saved I used it to save my son's life when I was only in my 20s and a student, a nursing student, while my mother, who was 15 years in ICU, freaked out and started screaming. So, it is, I believe in it. That's the part of integrative medicine I believe in. I believe in rescue medicine. I believe in emergency medicine. Then once you get the person patched up and breathing and alive again, then the healing has to do with natural, and it's holistic. It goes into holistic and natural health. That's what I believe in. And that's why, end result, healing center. Okay? Which Yahweh was trying to turn into cosmetics, which, as you guys see, I don't do that often at all. So any which ways, yeah, that was canceled. I'm scheduled for December, and I was told by Archangel Gabriel when I was walking to my car, totally dumbfounded, was told, yeah, that happened so you can get it together to do these videos. I have a lot of information to give you. And I was like, okay. I didn't get upset. I was like, all right. And I was told a lot of things are going to happen between now to December that's going to change a lot. So whatever. Again, surrender to it. All right, Lady V out. Visit HigherRealmMosaics.com. We got this, Rainbow Light Warriors. Bye.